festive season so de ye remo na ekai hunu say sometimes dangerous things near there ekoko so be say Ghana Police Service the cautions near there but to just say upia fa way men fa way pass here don't pass here near there. In view of that, and it is because of kidnapping the robbery cases near there. Oko social media neso say there is a video of a US lady a trendy say a warranty calls that the Ghana Police Service must step in ASAP. Me no say the Ghana Police Service and so ababe jina sem ni mu titwe a omo say they are ready and eager to serve Ghana as we want. Now what is happening? US lady where I say Nidi Edi Naomi ebe piemu ewo Ghana hanum si ebusia allegedly no and I say men can say this one can yes allegedly or no ankasa the video beto abonten and I watch mu say amanfo bi anase emrantie miense bi a wosusu say omo she Ghana police uniform say be omo robe no agene ho niema nyina kidnapping ne kran ya ade anya asem ketwa. Now lady ni video no I started call viral no and Ghana police are responding, but before you betie the response from the Ghana Police Service no, let's take a quick video at Ebra lady no ebe share the emotional sentiment of how she was treated when she stepped into Ghana.
Last night, I was kidnapped and robbed by the police in Ghana. I was kidnapped by 3 masked police officers. They covered their license plate. They didn't have name badges on. They completely covered their face. And as soon as they decided they wanted to take us, they took our phones and my camera. So I couldn't record. I couldn't contact anyone. I couldn't even look up, what was legal for the police to do. And obviously, not sure the law would have helped. They are the law like that. So the Uber driver that picked us up at the end of the night told me that this is something that happens frequently. The police set up these checkpoints all over the city and they'll stop you for anything. Like you could not come to a complete stop. You could have something on you. You could do nothing and they will stop you. And if they find out that you're American or they suspect you might have money, then they will take you. They decided they wanted to take us. They heard my accent because they asked me a question and I had to answer. And they checked our bags, they checked our whole body. And when they looked inside my bag and they saw that I had cash, they decided I needed to get in the car. So they told me to get in the car. I tried to ask why. I tried to say, like, is there anything else we can do to handle this? No. So they told me to get in the car. And they got mad anytime I tried to ask a question. So I realized, like, I cannot fight back right now. I have to simply, like, do what they say. So there was a friend of a friend that I knew in Ghana, and we had just went out to eat. So we're in the car together. They actually cuffed him because he's from Ghana, but they didn't cuff me. They just sat me in the car and they drove us around. Little did I know we were driving in Accra the whole time, but I don't know where I am. I don't have my phone. It feels like we're getting further and further from where I'm staying. Like I'm feeling, I'm feeling terrible. One of the cops is in the back seat and he has his arm around me the entire time. They were screaming at us most of the time, and then sometimes they would decide to be nice. Like it was definitely like a good cop, bad cop type situation. They told me I would not go back home to America. They would arrest me and those charges would not let me board my flight. They told my friend he was gonna go to jail. And the threats kept escalating. At one point, they even made me read a Bible verse and explain to them why that meant we should pay them before they take us to the station. This was the most nonsense I'd ever heard in my life. But again, they're all armed. There are big ass guns in the trunk. At one point, there were 5 officers with us, and then at other points, there were 3. Like there was no leaving. There was nothing. So at one point they pulled up at an ATM and they told me, take out as much as you can. Are you dumb? Do I look like I'm fucking dumb? And I know y'all are probably like, why'd you get in the car? Why did I get in the car? I didn't have a choice. You try resisting 5 fat ass, armed, stinky ass, and let's get into the smell because the car stank. So at the ATM, I told them like that. Obviously they couldn't go with me into the ATM. I went to tell the bank people that I was not good, but they still had my phone and my camera and the person that I was with. So I took some money out. I took out like $150 US dollars, and I went back to the car. I gave it to them. I'm thinking it's over then. No, of course it's not over. They're still trying to extort more money out of the other guy. So eventually they get about $400, and I'm tweaking because I'm like, I need to be up in the morning. Like, where am I? Who am I? Like, I just felt, I've never felt powerless like that in my life. So I say all that to say, if you're going to Accra for Dirty December or going at all, make sure You don't, I guess, look rich. I didn't even have on any designer. I had on a cheap outfit. It doesn't matter. Don't talk back to the police because they will straight up take you. Thankfully, I'm not physically harmed. $150, that's nothing. They don't know that, but I'm gonna be okay, and I thank God for that. I thank God for his covering. And yeah, just wanted to tell my story.
Enti said who no na chese lady ni chema obedu Ghana no na chese a police foi omo she uniform rantisha police foi uniform mo che no area ne be $4,000 or $400 ni ade na say utimi say she has had a bad experience wo Ghana hanum say ya amanfo chem say no yentimi enkondo ni sa ade we wo Ghana ha Ghana Police Service, you must act ASAP. Now yen hwe nsema Ghana Police Service e de abeto mountain. So as you can see, or say please investigate a viral video of Ariana Naomi McCain, an American citizen allegedly kidnapped and robbed by persons purported to be police officers. Now, or say the Criminal Investigation Department has launched an investigation into a viral video in which a woman identified as Ariana Naomi McCain, an American citizen, claims she was kidnapped by 5 masked men whom she alleges were officers of the Ghana Police Service on snap check duties in Accra and robbed her of some amount of money. Into muchema womo ye nhwehwemu e de afa asema amanfo bebre fra omo so omo njinjine mu no muntimi nhwehwemu se abaya bia ne din e de Ariana Naomi McCain wo chem se wabepie mu Ghana na odue na police for omo duty a omo ye checks no womo kidnapping no sanso ewia sika na ewo ne ho. O say preliminary investigations indicates that the video was recorded at a hotel in Accra where Mrs. McCain and 2 companions were staying. The investigation also confirmed that they checked out of the hotel on December 5th, 2025. Checks at the Kotoka International Airport also disclosed that she left Ghana on the same day. It's not to say yechema video na ebeton bonten so no ana Ariana kasano. Wo mu ye hwehwemu na chese na o Ghana ha say hotel bi e wo Ghana ha e na no wa na oye sa video no enu akire no wo mu hwehwemu na chese we free oman Ghana mu ha echo back to the US of A omo ko hwe eye Kotoka International Airport ko ye hwehwemu na chese ye no krese wa befem afu plane wo ko eye US. Now was the police subsequently contacted the alleged victim to assist the investigation. She indicated to the police that she was out of the country and she could not get the names of the alleged officers nor the number plate of the vehicle they were using. Into muchema omo be hu se abaya no efri eye Ghana economy omo bo mo ho modern ena womo etimi emom nsaka no na abaya ni si supi se oni Ghana biem se wakopim wo US na emom ade wo ho ne se onkai a police for ni din ena afen so kra no car no omu use no number plate na nya de a obetimi ayeden akai. Now say please further requested for contact detail of a friend in Ghana whom she said she was with her during the time of the incident. She, however, stated that her friend does not want to be involved in the investigation. Into omuchema omuwie na wo chechem se ni re from say okay wo so ba ye no na ni Ghana ni bi na wo ho ma yen sanka Ghana ni no ne number ne yen friend was madam for no so on person de ne ho be for sa ensem we emu. Now say she has since deleted the video on her page and further efforts by investigators to contact her through WhatsApp calls and messages have proved unsuccessful, as she has declined to respond and later blocked the team. So much if you want lady no video no yen ukoni page wa paper omo yom de ma femu de bia se nko betimi ensa ka no mo na kasa through WhatsApp call ni ade wa block wo mo na say wonya na adwen kra say wo beboa ama investigations na yeden akoso. But this is what Ghana Police is saying. Was saying meanwhile efforts are ongoing to secure her cooperation through appropriate diplomatic channels. The Ghana Police Service treats such allegations very seriously and remains committed to uncovering facts in this case. And to omujema omo gusua pe kwan foforo so a ombetimi any US aban no afa the same level no motimi enya no kre na ewo asem no emu san say Ghana Police Service in your margin say asem we omo beje mu nne anase omo beje mu ekina enti abusia we na response a efie Ghana Police Service for her aba na so in view of the Ghana Police Service for air kano amanfo bi so echemu say lady no kamia ye say ade na obeye ye ne she came to do it for content purposes and enti hu videos ni ade kra beto monti so she was confirming say she received an amount of money and flight ticket to go and do her first paid content any amount for him say ebia na etua ne ka say ombra na ombegu Ghana man no ehu fi yentie ensema wo kan wo visa video we emu.
I don't know if anyone cares, but I'm on my first completely paid for trip just to make content. Flight, stay, per diem costs, everything covered. And I'm just so thankful. Hallelujah. Keep posting y'all videos.
So that is a year Ariana Naomi McKay ninsema obecheche mu at the far a year her visit and her content paid content ni ade a eno nso erase a lot of conversation e internet no.